So I'm going to show you today how to do a Brigitte Bardot-inspired ponytail. I've already prepped our model's hair using a heat protectant spray, but I've also added in some extensions to give her a real fullness, to really get a beautiful big Brigitte Bardot look out of it. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to section off the front. And Brigitte Bardot wore a classic beehive shape, but she made it really sexy and really modern, and really became an icon because it was sexy and it was textured and it was more lived in. So we're going to take the section here in the front, and it's a little triangle section. It's basically the section that you would have if you had bangs. If you have long bangs, you can also create this look pretty easily. So I'm just going to take that and I'm going to clip it out of the way, because all the rest of this is going to get pretty big. So this is where I'm going to start my teasing then. I'm going to take a rat tail comb and brush the hair back away from that spot. I'm going to take tiny little slivers, brush them, and then add my tease in. Now for Brigitte Bardot, you want it really big, so I'm almost holding the hair forward and brushing it. And I'm just going to keep moving back. I'm going to tease the whole crown section, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to add a couple of little teasing pieces around the back. I'm going to start with a lot of teasing because we want this shape pretty big, and especially because I know I'm going to brush through and kind of lighten the teasing up. I've started also with a base of dry shampoo to her hair, which is one of the best ways to get a great tease in there. So now I'm on the side section, and what I did is I'm just going to pop the section closest away, and I'm going to add a little bit of teasing to there too. Not as much as I did everywhere else, and I'm actually going to tease, in our case, right up to the hair extension. And I'll move on to the other side and do the same on that side. So now that we have all of our teasing set into place, she looks quite crazy, I know. I'm going to take a little teasing comb, which has a mixture of natural brushes and synthetic, but it's really tiny. I love it for smoothing like this. And you're just gonna smooth down the top half of that tease, remembering that Brigitte Bardot's look was a little lived in, a little sexy. So now once you have your teasing set into place, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take two little pieces from each side, and these are the pieces that are right above the ear. And you want to kind of make them even. And you want to make sure that your Bardot look is pretty even too. This is nice because it actually gives the beehive, the bouffant, a little bit to stand on. So you're going to take those two pieces from each side, and that's going to be used to smooth the sides. I'm going to take a couple of bobby pins, give it a twist, and just pin them into place. So I just put two bobby pins in, crisscross them underneath our shape. Now for the front. She wore the front usually parted straight down the center, which really helped accentuate the other portion of the hairstyle. So what I'm gonna do is curl this hair now that I've really flattened up the root to give it the illusion that she has a kind of a long swept back bang. So now I've curled that section. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other section. If you did have long sweeping bangs, you might even want to just flat iron them smooth with a little kick backwards. But remember, there's nothing super done about this look. So if the sides don't match up, that's fine. So you have two soft curls around her face. Now I'm going to take the back section and I'm going to toss some curls into it as well. But big, giant curls. This is the part of the look, though, that kind of changed all the time. So it wasn't always curled. Sometimes it was smoother. If I was going to leave this down, I would probably leave it smooth because I think it looks cute. Now, if you didn't have hair extensions at home and you still wanted to create this look, you totally could. One thing that you might want to add after you put your curls in and get your ponytail. You might just add a little bit of teasing to the ponytail to make it look fuller. Okay, so I've just thrown a little bit of a wave throughout everything. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the hair and I'm gonna start smoothing it over to the side. One thing that's important for keeping this sexy is you wanna create a new hairline for somebody. You don't want it super high. That gives it a super youthful look. Remember, we want it super lived in. So I'm draping it across the back of the neck. And then when I get to this side, double check everything, of course. I'm gonna go ahead and put my ponytail in there. So now I've taken a tiny little piece from the underside of the ponytail and I'm gonna use that to create a wrap over the top. I love to start it with a little light hold hairspray. Smooth it out. Then you're just gonna take a bobby pin and pin it up and out of place. You can plump up your ponytail by adding a little bit of a tease to it. Just like I said to do if you didn't want to put curls in with a curling iron. And do the same with the other side, of course. And that is a Brigitte Bardot-inspired ponytail.